Welcome to this demonstration video of Predictor. In this video I will show how to enter wind turbines in a Predictor ISO model. Here you see the existing situation in the 3D view. I close down the 3D view and here you see the 2D view of the map. If you want to enter wind turbines, you can use the wind turbine item. Click on the wind turbine item and position the wind turbine on a new location, called wind turbine number 1. Next I have to key in the height, 80 meters. On the properties tab page I can key in the sound power level per wind speed measured at 10 meters height. I can also select it from the wind turbine database that's also provided with Predictor. That's an option for the user to enter data of product data of wind turbine manufacturers. I want to select this wind turbine. Then the data is filled in for me. That makes it more easy to reuse existing data. Next, I have to enter the currents of wind speed at hub height per period in percentage. I have this data prepared in Excel, so I select it in Excel, Ctrl C, switch over to Predictor and say Ctrl V. Then my percentage of occurrence is entered in this dialog. Based on this information, I click on OK and I've entered the wind turbine here. Based on that information, Predictor will calculate the equivalent sound power level per octave per period. If you're interested in the maximum sound power level, then you should put in 100% at the wind speed of your interest. So then you put all the other wind speeds at 0% and you enter 100% at, for instance, 5 meters per second. So I've just entered my first wind turbine. If I want to enter a second, I can either click on the icon again. I can also use my right mouse button, add wind turbine, and click on this location. Automatically, Predictor will put the new number on, wind turbine 2, and it will remember all the previous attributes that I've just been entering. So if it's the same type of wind turbine, I'm ready. OK. Right mouse click, add wind turbine. Third location. I can make it even more speedy to say OK and same. And then I just can keep on clicking and locating wind turbines on the new location. Right mouse click. Let me cancel my input. So now I've entered 7 wind turbines on new locations. Next, if I want to calculate noise contours, I need to select and enter a grid item. I click on the grid item, and with the grid item I can select either a rectangular grid, a circular grid, or a polygon. For this case, I'll use a circular grid, and I want to calculate the noise contours in this area, also over the buildings. This is my grid, and with my grid I can choose the grid spacing. Let's say 50 meters in the X step and 50 meters in the Y step. That creates 1659 calculation points. So I've entered my wind turbines, I've entered my grid. Now I can start the calculation. Calculation start. This is a small model, so the calculation time will be small. So within a couple of seconds this is calculated, and then I can show the noise contours. It has filled contours and ISO lines, for instance. And here I see the noise contours of the 7 wind turbines in this model. I can also show it in a 3D view. And here you see all the grid points, those are all the dots, and my 7 wind turbines. And I can also see how the noise spreads through the city. Okay, thank you very much. This concludes my short presentation of the wind turbine item.